Katie Plays Stuff.
Hey, I'm Katie, and this is Katie Plays Stuff, where I play stuff for you. I'm going to make a video today that's all about Clocktown. Before I go and finish the rest of the game, I really just want you, whoever has never played this game, to understand Clocktown, to know what's going on in town, because, you know, I'm kind of just running around and I don't really talk to anybody. And I'd like for you to know exactly what's going on and just more about the story, which is my favorite part of the entire game. Alright, so I saved and returned to dawn of the first day. So now it's going to be as if it's like a fresh new day, first day of the game, just walking around Clocktown and seeing what people are doing on different times in the day. In my last video, I tried to show you guys, I recorded myself getting the Bomber's Notebook and 2 more heart pieces. So those are my heart pieces right there. I've already saved over it with my save state, so I can't go back and show you. But, I mean, you can look it up anyway. Either way, I got 2 heart pieces from the Southern Swamp, which were really easy to get. This is the Bomber's Notebook, which I also got, but I didn't get to show you. This is from helping Jim, who is that little bomber guy who's trying to shoot at the balloon. He gives you this Bomber's Notebook when he sees that you're a human and you know the password to get into his secret hideout, because we got the password when we were a Deku scrub. But he doesn't know who Link is. He's like, who is this guy? He found out my password. So he thinks that we're pretty cool since we guessed his password. So he gave us this book. And all of these spaces are empty. And all of the people in town, their faces go in those spaces. So every time I meet someone, say I walked into the bar and I meet the guy who works at the bar, his face will appear on here, and it will say that he needs something, like I need to help him do something. So here it says that we help Jim. There's Jim there, and then it says, whoa, that's like really hard to read. That's nice. Anyway. So it says that we helped him get the code for the Bomber's Notebook, and then we have a sticker at the end, and it shows that we finished everything that we have to do for him, and that's pretty much it. But if you help everybody in the whole game, I think you get something. I don't really remember. I don't know if I've ever helped everybody. Anyway. So it says that on the first, second, and final day, you can help him do this. I can get the Bomber's Notebook on the first, the second, or the final. Some people, you can only do it on the second day, or you can only help them on the third day. So that's where, like, you gotta think about what you're gonna do, and figure out which day to meet people at what time, and it's really exciting. Probably not for you, but it's exciting for me. Anyway. So let's play the inverted Song of Time so we can slow things down, and I can show you everything about the town. So now I'm slowing down time, so everything's going to go a lot slower. So let's start off in South Clocktown. There's not really much to see here, so I can show you kind of what's going on here. 6 in the morning, we see a dog running around, and then you see this little kid coming out, and he's got a mask on, and he's got blue hair. At 6 in the morning, on the first day, every time that you restart your game, he's going to come out and he's going to walk around this corner. He's actually going to run, but since everything's slowed down, it looks like he's going in slow motion. He comes out every single morning and he checks the mail. But it's going very slow. He's going to come out, he's going to, I think, send a letter. He's going to go to his mailbox, send a letter, and then he's going to run back into his house. And that's all we really see of him on the first day. Over here, we just have a man. He's looking at this sign. This sign is talking about, I'll read it to you. Recruiting soldiers. Protect peace and uphold justice with us. Corpse Recruiter, Vincent. Vissen. They're trying to recruit soldiers, and he's like, what is going on? We don't need to recruit soldiers. Pretty much, the moon is gonna fall in 3 days. There's a huge battle between the people. Some people believe the moon is gonna fall, and some people don't. He is one of the people that does not believe the moon is gonna fall, and he's like, blah, I don't believe you. So that's that guy. So all around here, all we see is just workers. They're trying to get ready for the festival. They can't exactly leave. They don't, even if the moon was going to fall, they can't do anything about it. because they have to work for the festival. That's their job. Hey, apprentice, don't just stand around looking at the sky all day. So this guy is telling him that he needs to get back to work. The guy up there, presumably, is looking up at the moon like, are you really gonna fall? He doesn't know. Let's go to, trying to think of something. Let's go to North Clocktown. Okay, we've already been here, but this is North Clocktown. We have Jim trying to shoot at his balloon. We have some grass over here that as soon as you hit it, will disappear and run away for some reason. We have a little playground over here. We have the Great Fairies place up there, and then up inside that little fence area, you can go play a Deku Scrub game, which you have to fly on a little flower and go in there and you can pay to play a game. So this is all happening on the first day right now. So this is East Clocktown. I haven't really showed you much in this place. Over here we have the mayor's house. It opens from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. So this whole game is timed, obviously, but you can also only go into some buildings at certain times. So you can only go here from 10 to 8. Over there's the bomber's hideout. Over here we have two jugglers. They're kind of jokesters and they like to just tell jokes the whole time. We're the twin jugglers from the Gorman Troupe. We're practicing for the big carnival. It happens once in a blue moon. Or in this year's case, once in a really, really scary red-eyed moon. Ho ho! I hear it's gonna fall harder than the way my clumsy brother is always dropping our juggling balls. You see, we're entertainers. We must keep people smiling no matter how grim things get. We must always be optimistic. Hoo 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 hoo. Okay, so these guys are just juggling their balls. Over here, we have a treasure chest game. I'm not gonna play it right now because I'm really bad at it. But this is a game that you just go up to this woman and you can play a game with her. I think you get a heart piece, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Over here in East Clocktown, we have... Oh, I can go inside now. This is a game, Honey and Darling's Shop. You have to shoot at the little targets on the sides, so that's just another game you can play, and I think you get more arrows, or you get something. More bomb things. It looks like we have a visitor, honey. I wonder if it's a customer, darling. But from what I can see, he doesn't seem to have a bomb bag, honey. Oh my, then he can't play today, can he, darling? So you need to have a bomb bag to do that, which we don't have yet. But we will be getting it shortly. So after that, we have this place that I can't remember what it's called. This is a shooting gallery, and little rupees pop up and you have to shoot them with your bow and arrow, which we can play if we want to, but I'm not gonna. So pretty much that's all to see in East Clocktown except for the inn, which is not open yet, so let's wait. At 8 o'clock we could go inside the inn. Here you'll see Anju, who we haven't even met yet. Welcome to the Stockpot Inn. Are you staying the night? She'll ask you, do you need a reservation, or do you have a reservation? No. Oh really? That's good. We're always totally booked right before the carnival. We're sorry we have to turn people away. I recommend making a reservation if you can stay with us during this season. Please pay the Stockpot Inn a visit in the future. So look what just happened. We met this girl, and her little face popped up in our book. So that means that in our Bomber's Notebook, there's something that we have to do with her, or something we have to do to help her. So she sits there. And then over here, we have the Gorman Troupe brother. Every day at 8 a.m. when you walk in, he's always standing here. I think from 6 to 9 or something, or 8:30. So he's gonna stand here. Bother, I'm busy. Now he was added to our notebook. Gorman, leader of the traveling troupe, was added to your notebook. So he's gonna stand here for a little bit, be a little bitch that he is. And here, if you remember, we have the grandmother who lives inside the inn. Oh, Tortoise, did you finish helping Father? Then let Mother read you a story. We don't need her to read us a story right now, but that's pretty much what she does. Obviously, we need to help her too. She has a little diary over here just to get to know her a little bit more. Granny's diary. It was my granddaughter who cooked again today. Putting that to the lips shortens the life. I thought of a way to get by without eating. I'll try it tomorrow. I just hope I'm not caught. So, just reading something like that is pretty interesting, because if you come back with the time she's gonna eat, you can find out how she's gonna get her way out of eating, which is kinda cool. So in here we have the kitchen, which I've already showed you. Nothing happens in here yet, but things will happen. Upstairs, I haven't really showed you the other room. This is Angie's room. We can't go inside because it says employees only, but we can get there eventually. This is a dancer. She's gonna perform at the carnival. Well, that won't work. No, that's too basic. She's trying to figure out dance moves for her and her sister to do for the carnival, but she's just stumped. Okay. Sneaking into other people's rooms? You're the worst. So this is a room we can't get into. The last room in the inn is down here, and this is a room for multiple people to stay in. It's got a ton of bunk beds. And we see a music guy. Do-do-do-do. Don't speak to her right now. She hasn't finished her new dance for the town's carnival. Do-do-do-da. Even though the song is finished. So he's writing the music for them, I think, to dance to. I'm not sure. Guru, the traveling musician, was added to your notebook. So then we have the other sister standing here. Judo's very good at it. Maybe we should add some spins. So she's just trying to figure out what she wants to do for the festival. Over here, we have some underwear, and now I can show you exactly what that pig mask is used for. If you go over here, we got our pig mask. As soon as I put it on, it's really weird, but you can see the purple stuff coming off of the underwear. It means that there's a scent there, and I can pick it up with my bottle. I'm not going to do it right now, but I can. So that's pretty much what this mask is used for. It can just pick out really smelly things, and you can pick it up in a bottle. So interesting. Well, now that this is done, let's get on with the day. I'm going to play the inverted Song of Time again, and I'm going to make time go faster. So now we're going to see what happens during the day. We're going to see what's going on, what you can do during the day, where people go. And time is going to go much faster, so I'm going to have to run around pretty fast. See, 9 o'clock, he starts to walk away. He is going to the mayor's house, and we'll see when he gets there. She's still standing here. Nothing really happens inside here at 9 o'clock. Oh, the place next door I haven't showed you. This is the bar. It's not open yet. Latte. The members-only milk bar, open from 10 p.m. So this is where alcoholics or milkaholics buy their milk. Patron guidelines for the milk bar latte. We offer our customers limited run milk. Thus, we are a members-only establishment. Those who do not have proof of membership will be refused service. The owner. So, proof of membership is in red. So that means that eventually we're going to have to get proof of membership so we can go inside there. So here the Gorman guy goes. Anyway, he's going up to the mayor's house. That opens at 10, so by the time he gets here, it'll turn 10. Here, this is the mayor's little entranceway. I am one of the Gorman troupe. I have an appointment to meet with Madame today. Oh, really? Then that should be fine if you just go in. So he has an appointment with the Madame. I guess we'll find out what he has to say. Over here is the mayor's room. As you can see, a lot of commotion is going on. Most of the townsfolk already have taken shelter without waiting for the mayor's orders. The only ones left are public servants and committee members. Mr. Mayor and Carnival committee members, please order those to remain to evacuate. Well... You cowards! Do you actually believe the moon will fall? The confused townfolk simply caused a panic by believing this ridiculous, groundless theory. The soldiers couldn't prevent the panic, but outside the town walls is where the danger is. You want answers? The answer is that the carnival should not be cancelled. Isn't that right, Mr. Mayor? Well... Are you serious, Muto? It seems that giant chunk of rock above us hasn't caught your eye. At this time every year, we are overrun by tourists, so why is the town empty? Clearly, it's your job to ensure the carnival's operation, but that's if people are here for it. Don't drag the merchants and soldiers into this. If the soldiers wish to run, then run, Vincent. We councilmen will stick to tradition. This carnival will be a success. I've never heard of a defense unit abandoning its town. Madame Aroma would surely say the same thing. Wouldn't she, Mayor Doctor? Let's not bring my wife into this. So, people are fighting over whether to evacuate the town or to stay in the town. And the mayor just doesn't know what to do. He just wants to help his people in the best way he can. Over here we have Madame Aroma, the mayor's wife's little area. Oh dear, are you going on a field trip? Or are you the expert person finder I hired? Yes, yes, yes. I say you have the face of a pro. The characteristics of the person I want you to find. Yes, yes, I know them. The person I want you to locate is my son, Kathy. You know him, don't you? You don't? Really? So, the mayor and the mayor's wife's son has gone missing, and she hired an expert person finder to look for her son. She thinks that that's us. He disappeared about a month ago. It's terrible. I'm so very worried. I can't get food down my throat, and I've lost 5 pounds. You haven't anything, though? Oh, dear. Well, could you look for him? Yeah, I guess. Oh my, of course. You are an expert. Well, I'm counting on you. So now she gives us this creepy mask of her son's face. You've been given Kathy mask, and recruited to locate a missing person. Wear this to inquire about the missing Kathy. So, if you want to ask people if they've seen Kathy, you put the mask on and you talk to them. This fish guy. Are the fins damp lately? That's the greeting used among us Zoras. Oh, forgive me. I am Toto, manager of the band, the Indigogos. I'm out of business cards, so a Zora greeting will have to do. The Indigogos is the popular group that we Zora are so proud of. They've put out a lot of songs. One of their hits is the Ballad of the Windfish. You know that song, don't you? Huh? You don't? Really? Even one that famous? You'd be able to hear it if the show wasn't cancelled. It's such a shame. So he is a band manager, and his show was cancelled. Let's see what the Goron guy has to say. Gorman. Madame Aroma, I'm Gorman, and it has been some time. Thank you for letting us perform at this year's Carnival of Time. Oh dear me, Gorman, there's a problem. Meaning? The opening performance I've asked you to do? Ah, yes. They've cancelled, just now. What? What's this? Allow me to explain. Oh, excuse me, I am to work at this year's show, or that was the plan. I am Toto, manager of the Zora's band, the Indigogos. He arrived this morning. Actually, there's been an unusual accident in the Great Bay, and due to this unusual accident, Lulu, the diva in the Indigogos, has lost her voice. Why? Why? The details are quite long, so I'll spare you. At any rate, I must cancel our performance at this year's Carnival of Time. See?
Then this means the Gorman troops' job is... it's off. But that's...
That's all, Gorman. There's always next year. I'm busy with other matters. So, he was gonna perform, and his show got cancelled, so now he can't perform. Over here we have the bedroom of the mayor, but then over here we see this other little room, probably Katie's room, their son. Katie's diary. The wedding ceremony is soon. It might be early, but I finished my wedding mask. I wonder if Anju has made hers. She tends to do things at the last minute, so probably not. There is a gathering of the fellows at the milk bar tonight. I plan to show off my wedding mask and talk about my sweetheart as best I can. So now we found out a big piece to the puzzle. Katie was supposed to marry Anju. You remember who Anju is? She works at the inn. So the person to ask about the Katie mask and to ask her where he is would probably be Anju. So now that it's 11 o'clock, let's go back to Anju and see what she's up to. She's not here. And look, there she is, taking food to her grandmother. We made it just in time. Let's see how her grandmother gets out of this.
Oh, Tortoise, I've already had lunch. Grandmother, I'm Anju. Tortoise was my dad.
And you haven't had lunch yet.
I've already had lunch. Now, be quick and take that away.
Not eating is bad for you. Please eat.
Didn't I say that I already ate lunch, Tortoise? Impossible child.
Then don't eat my food. I give up.
Would you like me to read you a story?
So she managed to get out of it. She said she already had lunch. But she didn't already have lunch. She just doesn't want that crappy-ass food. So Andrew's gonna take the food up to her room and she's gonna eat it on her own. Now it is 12 o'clock. There's more stuff that I can show you about the stockpot inn, but I'm not going to show you right now because that would just literally take up all 3 days. There's so much stuff going on there that I want to show you, but we're just going to go look at the other town now. Let's go to West Clocktown and see what's going on over there. Over in West Clocktown, you remember we have the bank over there, where I made a deposit of 15 rupees. Over here, we have the Curiosity Shop. It's only open at 10 p.m. at night, which is kind of creepy and sketchy, and this is kind of like a pawn shop where you take stolen goods and sell them. I just heard a door open. What was that? There goes the mailman. This is the mailman's post office. He goes and delivers mail. And remember that little boy from the beginning who sent a letter, and he put the letter in the mailbox at 6 a.m.? Well, he went and picked up that letter, and then he delivers it. So if you go and follow the postman all around town, you'll see where that letter goes, and then you'll see what happens after that, and it's pretty interesting. Here we have the trading post, which is just a general store. And I don't know what he's doing. He's really creepy. Welcome! What are you looking for? And now you can buy whatever you want. We don't have much, but what we do have is the best. No, really, just took a look. So I'm not gonna buy anything. Up here we have the bomb shop, which is eventually where we're finally gonna get bombs. Welcome. We're expecting to get our larger bomb back in stock pretty soon, but now that I think about it, it's already late. So this is where you can buy bombs, but we don't really want to do that yet. Over here is a Goron, and when you get a Goron mask, you can come here and buy certain things from him. 2 o'clock. Over here, in West Clocktown, we have the Swordsman School. This training center is friendly, polite, 24-hour one-on-one training that will noticeably improve your sword skills. From now on until the end of the carnival, join at a special discount. So, you can pretty much learn how to use your sword and do sword skills. And the last place we haven't seen is the lottery. I've never actually won this in my life. Lottery shop. You can spend your money and win more money. No thanks. So a lot is going on in the first day. There's so much that I even didn't get to show you because it's 2 o'clock now. See, he already delivered his letter and he's going back up to his post office. Let's just go talk to him. There's just so much going on in this town that I couldn't possibly show you everything in one video. I would have to restart, go back, go to that certain time. So this is the post office's place. 4, 5, 6. Whoa, you startled me. Do not disrupt my training. In my mind, I am running for exactly 10 seconds, without looking at a clock. I was in the middle of mental training. You may make fun of me, but this is quite difficult. Will you try? Usually you would need a certain mask. If you put it on, then you could do this. But I don't have that mask, so I'll just try it for now. Press A to start. Count to 10, and then press A again. Let's see if I can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10:37. Anyway, it's really hard to do. If you have a certain mask, it won't disappear and you can see the numbers still, and it's a lot easier. So he was added to our notebook. Seems like it's getting a little bit dimmer in this place, because nighttime is gonna happen soon. Well, I've pretty much showed you what I can in the first day of Clocktown. So I guess that will just be one video. But if you'd like to see more days, which I'll probably end up doing today and you don't really have a choice, let me know, and let me know what you want to see. So I'll end this video here now, and then I will do the first night, which it's not really that much you can do, but I'll show you exactly what happens. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.